What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Phasmophobia Beginner's Guide. Today we're covering Edgefield Street House. In this video we're going over good placement areas for prep equipment, item spawn areas, and main hiding places. As always, there are timestamps in the description down below, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Edgefield Street House is a pretty dense two-story house and the last suburban house that we will be covering in the beginner's guide. So since this house is pretty dense, I've tried to test using all 4 sound sensors, but I haven't been able to find a good placement area for all of them that don't overlap at all and that don't make it confusing when you're getting any readings. So I would suggest using this method that I'll explain, and that is by using 2 sound sensors and placing one on the right hand side of the house once you walk in, right below that little window. This gets a good portion of the middle of the house, but sadly, again, it doesn't get a whole lot. It doesn't get the individual rooms terribly well, but it still gets a decent chunk, and you usually get a reading if it's downstairs. Then the other sensor that you're going to place is on the upstairs, right above the little stand on your left once you go up the stairs. That gets pretty much all of the upstairs, and pretty much if there's anything upstairs, it will get a reading from it, even if it's not covering that exact room. Again, I've tried multiple different placement areas for using all 4 of the sensors, but this method with only 2 has been the most reliable. Now for the motion sensors, just like Ridgeview, this house there's just too many places for the ghost to spawn, so there aren't any motion sensor placements that we do right off the bat. So for that, and then same thing with camera placements, there's nothing else that we do right off the bat for camera placements. So that's it for prep equipment for Edgefield. It's pretty lacking since it's so dense. There's just too many areas where it can spawn, so don't jump the gun. But using these sound sensors will help you about 75% of the time get exactly where the ghost is, at least what floor it's on. Now for the spawning locations for Edgefield. For this map, we have keys, sinks, circuit breakers, bones, and Ouija boards on this map. So first off, we'll cover all the keys. We have all 3 keys for Edgefield: the green key, the blue key, and the car key. The green and blue key are, as always right now, unknown, and they have no purpose or reward for getting them, but they still spawn in the map and they're grabbable. But for the green key, this one spawns in the living room on the table with the light, and the blue key spawns in the upstairs hallway on the table on your left once you get up the stairs. Now for the car key, this one of course has a use, and that is by shutting off the car alarm whenever the ghost feels like triggering it. The car key spawns on the table on your right as soon as you enter the house, on the little table in the green bowl. Next up are the sink locations. There are 4, 2 downstairs and 2 upstairs. There's one in the kitchen as usual. There's one in the powder bathroom right near the kitchen downstairs, and for the upstairs we have one in the main upstairs guest bathroom and then one in the master bathroom. Next up are the 2 spawn locations for the circuit breaker. As always, they spawn either in the garage or in the basement, and it will always tell you in the trailer map where it spawns in the little green icon. So if you forget, it's either in the garage or the basement. And then for the Ouija boards, we haven't found exactly all of the placements, but the 3 places that we always find it if it spawns here is in the basement, in the garage, on the driver's side of the car, and in the utilities room. There might be other spawn areas, but at least for our experience, we haven't found anything else. Now for the last thing, bones. Like all of the other maps that I've covered, there's no specific spawn areas for the bones. They just spawn inconsistently anywhere. So those ones, just keep your eyes peeled. If you take a picture, you get money, and then if you grab it, you get more money. So look out for a bone, gives you some extra cash. And then I've heard that voodoo dolls do spawn here, but we've never found them, so I wouldn't really rely on that. I don't think that they do, but apparently some people have seen it a couple times, so I'm just going to mention it. And last of all is hiding spots. This is always a quick one, but I just cover it because why not for these smaller maps. So as always, I only go over the closets, since any room can be used as a hiding spot, as long as it's obviously not the ghost room. But since I am talking about the small maps, that's why I cover the closets, because there isn't a whole lot of space to move around if you're being chased. So for Edgefield, the only closets that are here are in the upstairs. So if you're downstairs, just try and hide in a room if you can. But for the upstairs, we have 2 in the hallway that goes down to the master bedroom and also veers off to the guest room. And then we have 1 in the boys' bedroom. So for this map, not a whole lot of closets to hide in. So mainly just try and find a room. And yeah, that's it for closets. So that's it for my guide on Edgefield Street House. I will be releasing all of the other map guides in Phasmophobia coming soon, in the future days. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this and more VR gameplay and guides like this, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I release new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I stream live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you like this video and you like how I formatted it, leave a like. It tells me that I'm actually doing a good job and it helps the channel. If you have anything else that you want me to cover in Phasmophobia or anything else VR related, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Alrighty everyone, I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.
To get a little bit more,
Yeah,
more
try and
variety.
get a little bit of variety.
Yeah, fries. You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's just hope we get a flashlight.
I don't even care about the flashlight. I just want a fucking thermometer.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't talk about who this is. This is you or me. I'll do the parabolic.
Okay.
If you want.